If I miss a single day, then I'm going backward. You know, it's been kind of going back and forth in Tennessee lately where it's warm, like t-shirts and short weather, and then you wake up and it's 28 degrees. Today is one of those days. I went to bed last night and I put the AC on, and I woke up this morning freezing, and look at the ice. Can you see the ice on that roof? Savannah left yesterday, and look at this light. It's so good. Savannah left yesterday, and I didn't shoot anything at all yesterday. I took yesterday, and I did nothing. And I think honestly, I needed to like hit the hard reset and not do anything, not touch Premiere. And I've been trying to do that more lately, even though it's something that's super difficult for me. In my mind, like if I miss a single day, then I'm going backwards and I'm not going forwards, which isn't true. It is an issue that I have to overcome anyway. At any event, no vlog yesterday. The one that you saw yesterday was from 2 days ago. Little update thing on the copyright claims from YouTube. Nothing's changed. They're both still in escrow. You know, the funny part to me is YouTube's actually recommending both of those videos now, so they're doing well. But they're just I would think if it was being like held interview, YouTube would like limit it and not recommend it to people, but if I'm being completely honest, 90% of the time that I get this shot here is so that I can put my settings into Premiere Pro and I can start editing, if I'm being honest. I might be the only one that does this. Am I the only one that uses the same coffee mug like a couple days in a row? Like I'll wash it out and stuff, but I'll use the same coffee mug a couple days. I can't be the only one. Check out this coffee mug. All right, today is the last day of week 5 of marathon training, and today is a tempo run, basically meaning it's a fast pace but a focused pace. Honestly, the weather's kind of perfect for it. It's not too hot, but it's also not too cold. I think one thing that I'm learning, especially with doing vlogs and like incorporating a steady workout routine, is the importance of having like days or times to actually rest. Now, in a workout routine, it's literal days where you don't do anything, but I think it's harder when you're working, and especially if you enjoy the work, that's where it can really be tricky to have like those lines of I'm trying to get better at that, and that's what yesterday was. And I feel like that's something that people don't talk about when you make daily content, whether it be for YouTube or whatever, long form, doesn't matter. Last week, right here, like where they're building all that, I came up here like I normally do, and there were like 6 cop cars. And then later, they drove along that greenway. I have no idea why. Never seen that before though. Run was good. There's just about 1 million benefits of posting content on a regular basis. But posting content on a regular basis, whether that be short form content, long form content, or something else, it's incredibly demanding. And if you're not careful, it can really just, well, it can make you hate it. For me, I try to do a couple of things that help me be consistent and stay consistent, but while not having to do it every single day. They're different for long form or short form content. For the short form stuff, typically what I do is I batch the content, basically meaning I'll sit down a few times a week and just crank out like 4 or 5 different small form or short form content that I can post throughout like the next couple of days. That's incredibly easy because the stuff is shorter. Now for the long form content, it's not really feasible doing that because I'm making these videos in real time and it's an all day process. So batch making, it doesn't work. So the only thing that works for me for long form content is really just taking breaks occasionally. And again, like I said, for me, that's difficult because when I do, there's this like thing in the back of my head that I feel like if I'm not making forward progress or if I'm not continually making something, then I'm going backwards, which is a complete lie and it's just not true. The beauty about YouTube especially is you can have a video that will sit on your channel for months and months and months and not do anything, and then just randomly one day it'll just all of a sudden start doing something. A perfect example of that would be for one of my videos today that's been sitting on my channel for a few days now, did absolutely nothing, like it did maybe like 80 views or something like that, and then all of a sudden on my run it did like 10,000 views. The thing that makes YouTube unique, at least in my experience, is it has the ability to do that. It can literally just sit on your channel and just randomly do well days, weeks, even months, even years after initially posting it. That's something unique to YouTube that I don't think Instagram or TikTok really does. Typically with those platforms, if you post it and it doesn't do well within the first couple of days, then it just kind of just sits there and doesn't do anything. But all that to be said, I'm trying to teach myself that I don't have to be making something every single day to make forward progress. As long as I'm consistent, whatever that may be, 1 video a week, 3 videos a week, or 7 videos a week. As long as you're consistent, then that's really what matters. For me, nothing's really changing with this channel. I'm pretty much going to be uploading pretty much almost every day, but I will try to pump the brakes occasionally. Like yesterday was just nice spending time with Savannah until she left, and not having to worry about like making